What's up, guys? BlazingAura, Blora, can't think of a catchphrase, and now we are here, literally 16 days before Frontier comes out. And we have 3 more games to do. We got Mania, Forces, and then Team Sonic Racing, which I still haven't played yet. But here we're going to play, literally, I think this is probably one of my favorite games of all time. And I think it's my favorite game in the whole franchise. Sonic Mania, released in 2017. We're just going to do Mania mode and see what's in this game. I cleared all my save files. I might as well just delete this last one. Okay, we're just going to do Sonic and Tails. Old-fashioned way. Who's this? Who could this be? The Egg Robos. Zuh! Yeah, I'm not making a JoJo reference. None of that. And that just happened. Green Hill's looking more like... oh, Green Hill. And this is Mania. Really fluid game. It's another 2D Sonic game that... there hasn't been really a 2D Sonic game in... I think since... Colors DS. Oh no, probably Sonic 4 Episode 2, which came out 5 years before this release. But to be fair, this game tries to capture the classic aesthetic and the gameplay of the first trilogy on the Sega Genesis, and it does it in a good way. How did that happen? This game was created by Christian Whitehead and his team with Simon Tomley, Stealth, and a lot of other developers. And they did a really good job. They used the retro engine from the mobile versions of Sonic 1, 2, and CD. And basically the backstory behind this game is that Christian Whitehead, who was a developer of one of many well-known Sonic fan games, Sonic Mega Mix. I never actually played it, but I suppose it's good. Which used his own engine to recreate the Sega Genesis physics. And he pitched his idea of making Sonic CD onto mobile phones. And I guess during that time, Sega was like making well, let me see if I can't go up. Oh, I can. Okay. No. No. Dang it. I guess during that time, Sega was making Sonic 4 Episode 2, which was supposed to be like a pseudo sequel to Sonic CD, which is perfect timing for Christian Whitehead to use his retro engine to make Sonic CD onto mobile phones. And after that, he made Sonic CD on mobile phones, a remake or a recreation, and then Sonic 1 and then Sonic 2, but sadly no Sonic 3 because Michael Jackson, copyright music, you know, all that stuff. The special stages in this game are kind of a mix of every single special stage in the originals. You got the Blue Spears from 3, you got the UFO from CD, you got kind of a mod that looks like Sonic R, aesthetics that look like Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. And these probably might be my favorite special stages in the whole game because it's really not that hard. It's really fun to get used to. You're just running after the UFO, then that's it. No collecting rings, no doing no doing some weird strats with blue spheres. It's just good old-fashioned running. Oop. And Christian Whitehead isn't the only person that is working on this game. Simon Tomley, who also worked on the ports for Sonic 1 and 2, also did this game, and he did an amazing job with it too. And, you know, I recently did Sonic Origins, and that was like my first time playing Sonic 3 on consoles. And honestly, replaying the classics made me like Mania more because Mania really improved on them like tenfold. And here we have the bonus stages from Sonic 3, the Blue Sphere stages. Honestly, when this came out, when it was revealed to have Blue Sphere stages, it was kind of a big deal because, well, the Sonic 1 special stage, it got reused in, what, Sonic 4 Episode 1, so we already had that. And the Sonic 2 special stage, that got... no one got tired of that, right? 3D Blast, Sonic Rush, Pocket Adventure, Colors DS, 4 Episode 2. Yeah, no one got tired of that, right? No one? Honestly, I don't really like the Blue Sphere stages that much. They're alright. It's just takes a long time to beat them. Rather than having a set time limit. Dang it. That was kind of my fault. But yeah. Coming off of a mini boss battle right here. Two big balls! This is kind of a remix of whatchamacallit, the Wrecking Ball stage or boss from... How did that happen? The Wrecking Ball boss from Sonic 1? No! Dang it! I was trying to get the achievement. Oh well. But the thing with Mania's stage layout is that Act 1 of remix stages basically take up all the acts into one huge act, and then Act 2 is a completely new stage. So here, you've never seen this version of Green Hill before. It's all like in a cave, I assume? Probably in the mountainous region. Again, I haven't played Mania in like a long time, but I assume I'm still like good at this game because I played it so many times. It's my favorite Sonic game. Alright, let me try the Blue Sphere stage again. Alright, so the previous one that I tried was actually a new stage, but this one is from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This is one that people that I've actually tried before. And the thing with Mania is that I almost have 100% of the game, but the only thing that's keeping me away from that is I still haven't gotten an achievement on 100%ing the Blue Sphere stages. And part of that is because I'm lazy, and another part is because, well, I don't know, I don't like completing so many Blue Sphere stages. I think there's like 50 Blue Sphere stages they have to do in order to 100% it. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. And yeah, I got a silver coin because I did the stage, but I didn't collect all the rings. If you get all the rings, you get a gold coin. And those are used for unlocking certain different extras like multiplayer and stuff like that. Which is kind of weird to lock it behind Blue Sphere stages, but I don't know, we'll roll with it because I'm good at these games. Get that. Boop. No. You see, at times like these, I might as well just use Tails. Thankfully here, You could use Tails to fly up with Sonic and Tails. Just hold up and then... Yeah, it's kind of tedious to do it, but yeah, just like that. Thank you. Oof. The guy that worked on this, on the soundtrack for this is T. Lopez, or T. Lopes, however you like to say it. I think he's Brazilian, I'm not sure. But he did an amazing job on, Sonic Mania's OST. And funny enough, this used to be like... How did I miss that? This used to be like my favorite OST for, the whole series, but I was kind of coping when I was thinking that, because I was like, you know, I like a lot of these songs, but some of them are just hitting. Which is kind of a hot take, I suppose. It's like, they sound good, but it's just the, I don't know, the trumpets. It's just the horns. Sometimes I just feel like, you know, he uses a lot of horns in the soundtrack for this game. But nonetheless, T. Lopes is a great composer, a very good one. In fact, he composed the DLC for Streets of Rage 4, and whatchamacallit? What's the other one? The new Ninja Turtles game, which I still haven't beaten yet, but we're not gonna be on that. I will finish this soon, one day. Maybe, maybe not. And we have here, elemental shields are back from Sonic 3, and they can do cool things like burn down this bridge that hurt you in the first game, and other stuff that you'll see soon. And I lost it. See, if I had that shield, the fire shield there, I would have been able to break through the top path. I might be able to get like 99 lives at the end of this playthrough, probably. Just because I'm that good at the game. And also, if you haven't seen, I've been using this new move called the Drop Dash, which is a new move that was added for Sonic Mania. And basically, if you hold A in the air again, you do like a new spin dash for as you hit the ground. And it's pretty cool. It's really useful, actually. I'm kind of sad that Origins kind of butchered it, because you can't change your direction in the air like that. Alright! And surprise here! The first boss, or the final boss from, oh no. The final boss from Sonic 2 became the first boss for, Mania. But there's nothing to worry, because this boss is, like, heavily, like, very easy. They didn't make it hard. Plus, you have rings. Not that hard. It's not that hard. The world. There's your JoJo reference. You're happy? Are you happy? Chemical plants looking more like... Yeah, you get it. Alright, chemical plant from the second game. And you know, I can get why people don't like Mania for using reused levels. Like, a valid criticism is that the first time we had Green Hill and Chemical Plant together in a game again was Generations. And then we had them again in this game, which is like, okay, I get it. They're the most popular levels. It's an anniversary game. We get it. And then and then Forces brought back Green Hill and Chemical Plant together. Not even just like both of the levels, but both simultaneously as level 1 and level 2, which is just crazy, especially for fans. In 2017, both games released at the same in the same year. That was just too much to handle. Sadly, it did start the whole nostalgia pandering debate. Either that or Sonic 4. I can't blame Sonic 4. Well, even some people call this the true Sonic 4, which, I mean, yeah, it is. It's a spiritual successor to, like, 3 and Knuckles. Sonic 4 was originally supposed to be a mobile game. But then they just tacked on the name, hey, Sonic 4, because money. They can give us money. Sega. Yeah. That's all they be. The more blue spirits you collect in these special stages, the faster you go. And ooh. Yeah, I kind of got hesitant there because you can actually outrun the UFO in these stages, so be careful. There's a thing called going too fast, you know? I think they paid royalties to what's his name? Masao Nakamura? Another special stage, dang. Masao Nakamura for this. Because he owns the rights to the soundtrack for Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. You know, I normally would say, oh, this is where the special stages get really hard, but I played this game so many times. It's pretty easy to me, and hopefully I don't jinx myself. But yeah, if it were like my first time, yeah, this is where special stages do get harder. And I think during my first playthrough of this game, I only got like 3 Chaos Emeralds throughout the whole game, which makes me I guess a bad player. I couldn't get the good ending on the first try. Horrible gamer. No! What? I took the wrong turn. That's cool. I think I kind of hesitated there, not gonna lie. The controls are pretty weird. Like, it's good enough to handle, but sometimes it feels like you're steering Sonic like he's a car or something. Which is probably accurate and intentional if they were trying to replicate Sonic R. Yeah. No. Blast processing. Yeah, jump up here. Just like last time, I know how to play Chemical Plant without going to the water section. This boss, takes a while to beat, just because you have to wait for him to let his shield down. It reminds me of the Ice Cap boss. Let me see if I can get a secret item box here. Yes, nice. Yeah. Now this is where the music starts breaking down. Alright, the gimmick in this level is that you can inject chemicals into, I guess this jello-like substance, and it can make you bounce higher or lower. And there's all sticky, mushy chemicals everywhere. Actually, the chemicals in this game are called, I think in the lore it's called Mad Muck, which I don't think that's an actual chemical. It's just something random they made up. I wish it was a real chemical. I would have been like, oh my god, it's from that Sonic game, wow! If I was in science class. And they would just look at me like a nerd, like, who the hell are you talking about? They really, this is one of my favorite levels actually, like they really did a good job capturing like really good level design with this. Because everywhere I go it feels like I'm just going fast and knowing what to do with my momentum. Like way better than what the classics did. And the classics, they're literally one of the pinnacle, they're literally the pinnacle of like momentum gaming. Well, besides probably the first game, because most of the first game was like platforming, like Marble Zone or Labyrinth Zone. But everything else, peak. Let's see if there's something up here. And yep, I never actually get this special stage up here. Now we're gonna try this again. Is Mania better than 3 and Knuckles? Yes, it is. And the reason why for that is because when I get to like the half, like, okay, this is speaking on Sonic 3 and Knuckles, like both the games combined. Like when I finish the first half of the game, it's like, okay, I did that half. It was a really enjoyable experience. But then I start the second half, like, and Knuckles, and it's just like, if I'm trying to get the good ending, it kind of gets a bit tiring to have to get all, do all 7 Blue Sphere stages again, just to get hyper form. And not only that, Mushroom Hill, it's an okay level. Flying Battery is pretty good, but it has a lot of waiting moments and crushy blocks and stuff like that. Sandopolis, I don't really like that much. Lava Reef is pretty okay. Sky Sanctuary is pretty good, but it's only 1 act. And Death Egg, I just try to get through Death Egg because it's the final level. So, yeah, I don't really like it that much. Let me see if I can get a perfect on this. And like I said, I don't like Blue Sphere stages that much. They're pretty alright. And I failed it. Alright, let's go. Now this boss was a surprise when I first played it. Puyo Puyo Tetris! Or Mean Bee Machine. Or Kirby's Avalanche if you want to go there far. But yes, they did a reference to Mean Bee Machine, which was a game for the Genesis. There's what's it called? There's an achievement to beat this with only doing triple moves or something like that. Let me try to copy this. I need 1 yellow. I need yellow, I need yellow. Okay, yellow. Yellow. Nice. Dang it, I almost got a triple, okay. But yeah, if you get a triple combo, then you get achievement for that. Clearly I'm not thinking as much because I'm talking, but... This Eggman CPU shouldn't be hard to beat. He's pretty like a low level just for anyone to get through, cause...
Triple!
Easy! Forget what I said, I'm a Puyo Puyo master. I'm a Mean Bee machine. The... machine. We're like a well-oiled machine. Find a well-oiled machine. I know my Puyo Puyo Tetris. I'm that good. Uh-huh. Best level alerts. Lights, camera, action. Oh, I might take off the music. Alright, music's back. This was the first level that was made for Mania, and the first level that Christian Whitehead made when showing off to I think Takashi Iizuka. Oop. This is a completely new level. The first two levels that we played were from Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, but this is mainly for Mania. And people say that when they want Mania, they want completely original levels, which I completely understand because this is... Well, let's just go back. This is a amazing level. They know how to do their level design. Lights, camera, action. I think this was first shown in... Ow! This was first shown in, the anniversary party for when Sonic Mania was announced. And this level is filled with references, man. Like, a lot. Even obscure ones that you wouldn't even notice. Oh, hold on. Gotta wait until he has one orb. Studio Opulus is based off the recording studio for Sega games, Studio Opulus Incorporated, which I think is in California or something. I'm not sure. And also, I say Studiopolis and not Studiopolis. It sounds better saying Studiopolis in my opinion. Which, if you say Hydrocity instead of Hydro City, you're wrong. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's that bad. Hey, stop taking my pictures. Here's a reference here. Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop. That was an arcade cabinet, I think. Which... Oop. Which helped you, It was a game in which, I guess Eggman was trying to hit Sonic with a hammer. And during that game, he had to, like, make popcorn. And it actually made popcorn for you, which is really funny. I think there's, like, butter flavored... curry flavored popcorn, which is... I never tried that. I don't think I ever will. I think salt flavored. Oops! No. Okay, this one is probably the hardest special stage. Next to the 6th one. You have to go to certain pathways just to get it right. Or to get to the UFO quickly. Let me see if I can get this. Easy, alright. You can get upgrades to next level mocks. If you see a blue arrow in that spear right there. Nope. Part of my bad controls might be my controller drift, to be honest. Either that or I'm just lying. I'm just that bad. Alright. Where's that damn 5th Chaos Emerald? Oh, no, no, no. That's bad. That's really bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, I'm really there. I'm right there. No, no, no. I'm there. I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm right there. Okay, I'm right. Yep. Okay, good. Okay. I didn't even see my ring count. I had 3 rings left. I'm doing this easily. To show how much I love this song, search up, I think it's a remix. I think his name was Sir J. He did a remix to this song, and I think you should really listen to it. It's such a good remix. And sadly, he went MIA for a while, but I think he's back. Back on YouTube. He doesn't really post that much. Okay. This might be the hardest special stage because look at how far the UFO's already. It takes a while to just build up your speed, but to be honest, patience is really what matters here. You don't want to rush in and oh my gosh, you don't want to rush and just lose your focus. Because if you do that, you're gonna fall off the course. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Super Mario Kart, the original one. Because of how weird the controls are, just moving left and right. Even the flat planes, the flat ground right here, it just looks like Super Mario Kart. No, it's not a blatant copy, guys. What? Ooh, no. I almost thought I fell there, wow. Easy. It's going way easier than I thought. I would have had Super by now, but I'm not gonna use Super Sonic that much in this playthrough. There's also a beta theme for Studiopolis Zone, which it doesn't really change that much. It only changes the beginning part, which I like more. Pro strats. Some enemies might not hurt you if you have certain elemental shields. New boss! Alright, this is Heavy Gunner from the Hardboiled Heavies that we saw in the first cutscene. And basically his boss is that he just shoots random missiles and you have to hit the blue ones. I think he might be my favorite, even though he's the most simplest one to beat. And also, this theme is funky, bro. It reminds me of Jet Set Radio. Man, I really wish Hideki Naganuma can work on how the heck, another Sonic game. There we go. I better not lose all my rings. It's pretty easy to get hit here. Oh no. Okay, good. Basically, look at the pattern in which the the missiles appear. Risey's about to shoot it right here. See, blue, red, red. Gonna roll into the first one. Easy. I don't know how hard this was. I don't even know why this was hard the first time I played it, but eh. You learn to get better. Lights, camera, action. I love that animation. The thing with ever since Sonic 3, Act 1 and Act 2 had their own like transitions, and you go to like different parts of the level. And the thing I liked about Studio Oculus Act 1 was that it was based off like studio assets and, you know, basically Hollywood. And this is actually like based off of TV productions and all of that. An in-house studio. You're gonna see references to all of that. To Wheel of Fortune, to Jeopardy, and stuff like that. I think this is gonna be our last one. Alright. This one isn't, even though it's the last special stage, isn't as hard as the 5th and 6th special stages. It's pretty easy to get all of them soon. No! Okay, that was embarrassing. I never did that before. Okay. Gotta take shortcuts. Ooh! Why are those palm trees floating? That makes no sense. Mine! We have all 7 gushers. Or ring pops. Yeah, it makes more sense. Alright, we got Super Sonic. Here's one thing I love here. I like to solve the puzzle. Genesis does! You are correct! Genesis does what Nintendo don't, supposedly. I guess they support fan games and Nintendo doesn't. Shout to Nintendo. I once got 500 rings in this one level alone. That's crazy. And man, when I first heard this song back in like August 15, 2017, the exact day this game released. Oh my goodness. Like everyone heard Suiopolis Act 1 because it was the first level that released, or that was shown to us. And I couldn't just not wait until I heard what Act 2 sounded like. It's the sound from Sonic Advance. Platforming. And just like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, if you've done all the special stages, you can just basically get 50 rings from each special ring. Well. Yes! Clap for me! Woohoo! Alright, let's see. Today's numbers for Galapalado, whatever that means. 7, 3x, 1x, 3x again, 63 rings. This sound plays during, I think, Casino Paradise of Sonic Advance. I'm almost at 400 rings, look at me. Eggman, there's actually 2 different boss battle themes for this game. This was the second one, but you didn't even get to hear it because I beat that boss so easily. Also, before I hit this capsule, if you listen closely, there's a little buzzing noise, and the little lore to that, it was during the Sonic 25th anniversary party on Twitch. There was this huge ear-rapey buzzing noise that played throughout most of the stream, and the chat was like riled up because they wanted it to like go away. And they even hinted at this, like look at the numbers up here. 072216, that's July 22nd, 2016. That's literally the same date that this happened. That's a funny joke. Alright, but before we do this level, I want to show off Knuckles and what he is doing. Because Knuckles' story, even though it's not that big, it takes place the same time as Sonic and Tails'. So let's just see where he starts. Actually. Or not. I thought they would show the cutscene. Okay, I guess they don't. Let me just go to no save just to show it off. Here I come, rougher than the rest of them.
Get ready to slumber, let brother go home.
Green Hill's looking more like... Alright, I said that joke already. But, Knuckles' stage starts out differently than, Sonic and Tails', and it's probably just to show you how Knuckles plays. He can glide, he can climb, and there's a special ring up there, which I'm not gonna get, but... Yeah, he can... It's basically just a small tutorial to show you how Knuckles plays towards new players. And for story context, this game takes place supposedly right after 3 and Knuckles, right after the Death Egg blows up. And they don't tell you much in the game. The story for Sonic Mania is not really well explained, unless if you have the manual for the game, which not many people have because they bought the game digitally. So the story for it is Tails picks up a strange reading of a new, I guess a new power source on Angel Island, and then Sonic and Tails go there just to see what it is, and they discover a ruby called the Phantom Ruby, and it's being mined by Eggman, or Robotnik, and his Egg Robos, and basically the Phantom Ruby does whatever it wants. It's literally just a plot point thing that moves the story along, especially in another game that we will be playing soon. But for here, I guess what it did was it created. We're still on Angel Island. It created an illusion in which we think we're in Green Hill Zone. So this is all fake. It's virtual reality. And it turned the Egg Robos into the hard-boiled heavies during that cutscene. And originally, the story for Sonic Mania was gonna be Eggman was going to be depressed after his last loss against Sonic, and the Egg Robos were going to have to like take revenge for Eggman. And I don't know, it's not really that dark, but it's kind of dark for a classic Sonic game, to be honest. Like, you wouldn't expect it. Just gonna beat these two bosses again. Also, the theme for whatchamacallit, the mini boss theme is really good. It's called Danger on the Dance Floor, which is totally not a Michael Jackson reference. Oop. I messed it up again, bro. Wow. Alright, that's all I'm gonna show off for Knuckles for now. He's gonna have more special levels. I'm gonna show you the game options. Time limit, you can turn it off. Debug mode, you can turn on and show like different cool things. You can play as Mania Sonic with his drop dash ability, the super peel out from CD, or I think it's called the Insta Shield from 3 and Knuckles. And you can have the End Knuckles mode, where you can play as a character with a Knuckles companion by your side, which is pretty funny. So let me see what it's like. Let me test it out. It's my buddy Knuckles. Hey Knuckles, what's up, Knuckles? Look at us, Knuckles brothers together. Oh no. Deja vu. Did I turn debug mode on? No, I didn't. Oh well. But yeah, you have two different Knuckles by their side. Two brothers. Or clones, or whatever. That's basically it to this mode. Alright, let me go back to the main mode. No, I'm not making any Gun and Knuckles joke. That's really overplayed, to be honest. That died 3 years ago, I think, or 4 years. Alright, Flying Battery from 3 and Knuckles. And honestly, they made this level like 10 times better, in my opinion. Like, they actually made it fun to like zoom around rather than just waiting for platforms. There's a secret up here. Oh, I thought I was about to get hit. I was about to say. Oh. How did that even happen? Wow. Again, I like Sonic and Knuckles, but the last few... Well, Flying Battery, it wasn't really that bad. It was just the waiting and the crushing blocks that made it feel like Sonic Advance 3. It may feel like a Dimps level, and you never want to be like Dimps when it comes to level design. Because all Dimps is, most of the time, is just crushy blocks. Crush, crush, crush. All the time. Also, Sonic's running animation, when he goes at top speed, is reminiscent of how he's supposed to look like in... Nope! In, whatchamacallit? The beta for Sonic 2. And that was brought over to Sonic before the sequel. And after the sequel. Which was 2 games I never played. 2 fan games I never played, to be exact. Now let's go down. Oh, this looks familiar, or not, never mind. Alright, this boss is pretty easy without, or with Elemental Shield. You just double jump with him. This is supposed to be like a trash compactor, but again, I didn't make you see it because I beat the boss like 10 times faster than usual. Now this remix, this is a good remix. Especially the guitar that comes up soon. People say they hate this level because it takes them a long time to beat. And me, after playing it for a while, it's a good level. And that's particularly because I know like the fastest route to take, which is the bottom route. Always take the bottom route. Because if you take the top route, then you're gonna beat this level in like, what, 7 minutes? Which is probably anti of what Sonic usually is. You're usually going for the top route, but no. Go for the bottom route. Or, you know, this might be some cases where there's a level where there's a bottom route or a top route, and you have to go fast. You go faster than usual. Up here. And yeah, this is different from the regular flying battery zone, and that you actually get to go outside and there's rain everywhere. Pretty cool idea. It's a mixture between Wing Fortress and the regular flying battery, just in case y'all wanted Ring Fortress back. Yeah, honestly, I don't blame them. Both of the levels are kind of the same. Plus, Wing Fortress only has like 1 act. So I guess it wouldn't be like really worth it. It's a cool idea to combine stages to make like one new stage. Combining Wing Fortress and Flying Battery. I don't know, combining Speed Highway and Empire's, was it Skyscraper Scamper? And stuff like that. You spin me right round, hedgehog right round. Tails, you ruined my cool moment. I'm stuck. What the heck? Okay, I was about to say. Oh my goodness. That would have been really embarrassing. Well, I mean, it wasn't my fault, but... I'm like at the end of the level. No way I get soft locked. Also, that's a cool detail if they have electricity. The electric shit will pull you downward like that, or upward like that. Alright. The egg spider? I guess that's what it's called, I'm not sure. My latest contraption, the egg spider. Also, there's a fan art that went popular a few years back. And basically someone saw the this boss and looked at Eggman's face upside down and thought it looked like a completely different character. And that was the creation of an OC named Eggette, which is like, I guess, Eggman's daughter or something like that. Or his prodigy or something like that. And honestly, I can see it. If you look closely, you can see it too. I didn't even give him the chance. I'm just that good at the game, bro. Watch another Let's Play if you want to see people suck at it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hang gliding. Sky high zone. Alright, this is another new level, which is pretty unique. I don't think anyone expected this level. Because, when they were revealing new levels for this game, they only showed Mirage Saloon and Studiopolis, and this one is completely new. It's a mixture, it's called Press Garden Zone, and basically encapsulates what some Sonic zones are like. They just combine two things to make it cool. A press garden zone. The first act is a printing press building, and the second act is like a shinobi type Japanese garden, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Also, there goes Splats, an unused Bannock from Sonic 1. Splats, remember me? It's me, Splats. Go up here. No. I really like this level. It really has a basis of using your momentum, especially if you want to time stuff like that. Time your jumps, time your, I guess charging your jumping. Ooh. There you go. That just opened the portal or a gate to a special ring. It's supposed to be right over here. Nice. Oh, Drop Dash, what would I do without you? You're like one of the best things ever. And Drop Dash really makes everything better. And what the heck? Okay. ever in this game. Na 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 na. So what I just got right there, if you look at my ring count, it's blue. You see a blue ring icon, and that basically means it's a reference to Knuckles Chaotix. If you get hit by an enemy, your rings split out into like 5 different big rings that you can collect back in certain quantities. So I guess do 128 divided by 5. I can't do that right now. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I can't count that. At least in my head, I can't do that. I can't calculate that. No math. This isn't Sonic Skillhouse. I hope not. Oh man, the momentum. I keep saying that, man. I hate fans, man. I really hate Sonic fans. They're making me say that word. Alright, I'm not gonna waste time. I'm actually going to go super here, because screw this boss. Easy. Super Sonic actually has a longer theme in this game, which is really needed. You don't want to hear a 15-second repeated theme. And here we have the most beautiful level in probably the whole franchise. At least in 2D standards. 3D you might have like Autobot, but this level is really beautiful. Even the music too. Oop. This is the garden aspect of Press Garden. Just a shinobi style like garden that... Oops! What the heck? Full of frozen traps. Dun, 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 dun. Again, T-Lopes, I really commend him. Did an amazing job. Excellent job with the soundtrack. Again, if you have the fire shield, you'll basically get through all these ice cubes pretty easily. I don't know if it's gonna appear anywhere near here. Ah, there was one. Alright, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna demonstrate right now. If you have the fire shield, you can basically get through all these pretty easily without taking any damage. Hey, Tails. No, no. Now, that's one thing Sonic Origins did better. They made it easier to fly with Tails because you have to hold up and the A button at the same time. Wait, what's... That never happened to me. What the heck? Okay. New pathway, I guess. Oh man, I love this anime. I like this, I like this drawing of Sonic. Look at him. Bro is frozen. get up here. Oh. And if I had the fire shield, it would have been easier. Alright. I like how his eyes move too wherever you're going. That's a really nice detail. Dun, 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 dun. Honestly, if you're interested in listening to like any song from this OST, I suggest listening to Press Garden Act 2. It's such a good theme. Alright, Tails, I need you. Or not. Okay, cool. Let me get my rings! It's also pretty cool you can get all your rings back. And an extra life too, that's cool. I should have gotten that water shield. Alright, Tails. I'm gonna need you to climb me up. I can't. Okay. What the heck? New challenger! Heavy Shinobi. How did I get him in midair? That never happens. What the heck? What? Okay. Wow, this is probably the easiest. This is the easiest I've ever played against Heavy Shinobi. That's so weird. But basically, he throws ninja stars or asterons from Metropolis Zone. And if you get hit by a sword, you get frozen. Wow, that was the fastest time I ever beat that boss. What the heck? Okay, that was really weird. I never expected to beat that boss. Ooh, who's down the monitor? Zoaldo! Stardust Speedway from Sonicu CD. So yes, the returning levels for this game are purely the classics, and this includes CD as well. CD's too good of a game to be left out, to be honest. Even if I give a lot of criticism to CD, you can't just forget CD when it comes to the classics. That's like forgetting, I don't know, the fourth Ninja Turtle? No, it's like forgetting Donatello. He's too unique. He has the aesthetic. But yes, I know I said earlier that the Phantom Ruby, it's like virtual reality and stuff like that, but sometimes it can do, like I said, it can do whatever it wants. And my assumption is that it transported us to Little Planets. I don't think this is an illusion to Little Planet. I think this is an actual Little Planet. And it sent us to the past as well. So the Phantom Ruby can also affect time travel. In my opinion. In my opinion. Sonic Forces. It's not a different dimension. It's time travel. That's what I think it is. You can't just retcon generations like that. Makes no sense. Let me try to go up here. Oh no. A lot of people say that the first theme for Star Speedway, or the first act, is like better than the second one, which I kind of disagree. It's a good one. It's a good theme, but I think whatchamacallit, I think Act 2 is better. Hey, I even think the past theme for the original Sonic CD for Star Speedway is way better than this one, in my opinion. Because at least that one has the hey 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 sample in it. It's really a banger track though. It's soothing. Top 10 Sonic songs to make love to. If you get that reference, then I feel sorry for you. P. de Piranha. Piranha Plants and Sonic. Stop copying Mario. You know what's better than that. Sega does when the 10 don't. Alright, I'm not gonna... This is a long boss, so I'm just gonna cheese it with Supersonic. Doot. Easy. Future. No cap, this is probably my favorite song in this whole OST. It's just so funky, bro. So good. Every rendition of Star Speedway is just so good. I'm glad they did their own version of the present theme. Because mostly when it comes to remixes, they mostly do the Bad Future remix of Star Speedway, because that's where you fight Metal Sonic for the first time. This is also my background for whenever my Twitch stream ends, and the background for my phone too. It's just so... It's so beautiful, bro. I love the color purple and gold. I love them. I love it. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. In the midnight, I see stardust. Can we run there now? That's oh, come on. Funny enough, there's an achievement for beating this stage in under a minute, I think. There's another one right here. They don't call it Star Speedway for nothing. You can literally beat it under a minute, which basically captures what the original stage was like. It's just a really fun level, but then again, it's sadly short because the theme is just, you know, going fast, getting to the end, because it's a Stardust Speedway. It's a speedway. You just go fast. Simple as that. Metal Sonic. NANI?! Ah, my metal doppelganger. My rival, the ultimate one, Metal Sonic. I guess a lot of people were confused when this boss came out because they thought it was going to be another race again, but that doesn't happen until like the end of the boss, or at least before it got patched out, which you'll soon see right here. Oop. But when this first came out, I literally fumed. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this remix! It's Metal Sonic! How the hell did I get here? How the hell did I get hit there?" Also, there's some broken Metal Sonics up here. Oop. And my headcanon is that those different Metal Sonics, those are I guess Okay, my headcanon is that whenever Male Sonic appears in games like Triple Trouble or Sonic R and stuff like that, you can I think Eggman basically made like a second version of Male Sonic. And the original Male Sonic, he was still like in Stardust Speedway before being coming back in Sonic 4 Episode 2. That's my headcanon. There's different Male Sonics. That's not hard to believe. Also, those silver Male Sonics that were just coming at us are a reference to Sonic 2 Game Gear. Metallics! Or Metal Sonic Kai, or whatever it's called. Knuckles Chaotix reference. Yes! Ninja Kurosaki, I'm glad you got that. I wish more people knew about this. Well, to be fair, Knuckles Chaotix hasn't gotten ported, like, ever. I think it's really hard to port a 32X game. But yes, I don't know what this version of Metal Sonic is called, but I know in Knuckles Chaotix, the red version is called Metal Sonic Kai. And just beat the Phantom Ruby! Boom! Easy. Now, sadly, there was an original fight for Metal Sonic where there was a spike wall they had to run from, and you had to beat him into it, but I guess that was hard for people to I guess, understand. Understand what was going on, so I guess they just patched it out with the giant Metal Sonic when they brought in Sonic Mania Plus or Encore mode. So sadly, you can't play that version of the boss anymore. Hydro City Zone, not Hydrocity, even though I'll admit saying Hydrocity sounds cool. But I say Hydro City. I would have never said Hydrocity if people kept saying that. Just sounds weird to me. But yes, this is another level from Sonic 3 and Knuckles that came back. And I really like it, I really like it. It's one of the few water levels in Sonic that's actually really good. Well, actually, to be fair, the only water level that I don't like in Sonic is Labyrinth Zone. Everything else is done pretty well. And also, aw, dang. Also Ninja Gaiden. I don't play that much SNK fighting games, but I do know, like... I don't know, I'm more of a casual. I just know, like, oh, hey, that's Terry Bogard. Or, who's that one girl? Mai? The one with the red headband? Or something like that? This bubble mechanic is a reference to Sonic Triple Trouble, I think. That and Sonic 2. There was 2 levels that had to utilize this mechanic, and that was like Tidal Plant and I forgot the Sonic 2 level. I think it was like Aqua Planet or something like that. Again, I never really played Sonic 2 Game Gear fully because, well, for one, that game's hard as balls. Pause. And 2, I don't really know where else to play it other than just emulating it. But there is that Sonic 2 Game Gear remake that, I forgot who made it. I think it was Aria, the fan game creator. I think you can play it on Xbox too, if you know. There's a YouTuber named GamerBlake90 that knows how to play. Oh, I'm gonna get crushed, dang. I think that was like my first death. T-Lopes didn't touch the 3 and K themes that much, not that he needed to, yep. Because the 3 and K themes are pure perfection. so perfect that even Sega didn't even need to touch the themes because Michael Jackson. Well, to be fair, Michael Jackson didn't work on much of the themes. It was more of his team. What's his name? Brad Buxer. The only themes that Michael Jackson kind of worked on was like, what, the mini boss theme, I think, and I think, yeah, that's the only thing I can remember that he worked on. I think the rest was led up to his team. Oh, I'm sorry, Tails. Actually, to be fair, I never tried this, I never tried the bomb path ever for Hydro City, so this is like a new experience to me. Whoa, up and down and all around. Honestly, I don't know if I like this theme more or the original 3NK Act 1 theme. No, not the red bow, the one with the red hair headband. I think that's Mai, right? Or no. I don't want to say it, but it's that one girl that... I don't want to say it. It's the one that slaps her butt. Look, I don't play a lot of SNK games, so I don't know if that's kind of weird to say. I forgot her name. Yuri, that's her name! That's her name. I think that, yeah, Yuri, right? Man, I really wish I knew her name before saying that. Fun fact, I almost got a time over when this, when first playing this boss. Oop. Because I had no idea what to do. I thought you had to press the A button. Oh wait, you can't press the A button. Okay, well then I guess I'm just stupid. I don't know how I almost got a time over on this boss. Da 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 da. Press down the shop, George. Oop. This is where the music starts to get funky. And I really like how the background looks for Hydro City. It's like in a lost city underwater. Basically Atlantis. It's the Sonic version of Atlantis. Oh man, I love matching up my speed with the music too. It just feels so good. Yeah. Again, I can't tell if I like this version more or the original version. When it comes to the music. And actually, I think this it's a bit jarring for Hydro City. Oh man, you almost caught me lacking. Hydro City, because this doesn't feel that much different. The Act 2 version doesn't feel that much different. Whoa, we're going so fast! Blast processing! It doesn't feel that much different from the Act 2 from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Which is a bit weird because the Act 2 for Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant, and Flying Battery, they all feel different in this game. But I guess they switched it up here because the Act 1 for Hydro City felt different because there was like bubbles you had to use and boats and different mechanics like that. It's a weird switch up, but I respect it, I guess. Really wish the game itself were clear on what the Egg Robot can do. I simply pressed down while in it, lo and behold, but then few people know the spin dash trick in the first Act 2 boss in the Death Egg Zone. The Act 2 boss? I don't know. I just don't know how I got time over on that. Like, it just seems simple to just, you know, press a button so you can suck Eggman into the fan and hit him. And then, I don't know. I was like, do I go somewhere? I don't know. I was just confused. I didn't know what to do. Also, what's the spin dash trick? You said in the Act 2 of the Death Egg Zone? You mean the gravity boss before the final boss in Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Because for a second out, I think you're talking about the eye boss, but that's Act 1. I think the Act 2 boss was like the ones with those spike badniks and it changes gravity every so often if you go into the elevator. Whoa! I wonder if we're gonna hear the drowning thing for the first time here, because I haven't drowned in Chemical Plant. I don't think I went into the water once in Chemical Plant, actually. Oh no. Also, Ruby Delusions, I think this is what this boss theme is called. It's a really good theme. And, uh-oh, yeah, we might hear the drowning theme. I like it more than the second one, the second boss theme. We're going through a washing machine, whoa! I think this is the last one. I might just use Supersonic here. Alright, Eggman, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Supersonic. Bounce. Also, Supersonic with, whatchamacallit. Drop Dash is a pretty OP. Easy. I like doing that. Oh yeah, that's Spike. Okay, yeah, then I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do that. Psh. New zone! But before we get into the new zone, let's see what Knuckles is up to. And he's dead. I'm gonna play the Knuckles level for a bit, and then go back into what Sonic and Tails are doing. Mirage Saloon. Knuckles falls into a different place, and this is one of the few new levels that Knuckles has for Sonic Mania. And I kind of wish he has more. He had more throughout this game, because it just seemed like a missed opportunity. Because Sonic 3 and Knuckles, he had like his own adventure. And yeah, some of the levels were a bit different. Ow. I really like the Western vibe with this this level. Even the kind of a hip hop country style going with this his song right here. Kind of reminiscent of the Sonic Adventure 2 Knuckles rap songs.
It's me, Knuckles, and we in Mirage Saloon. Are you ready?
Hunted P.
I got my gun in my hand. I'm about to do this.
I'm not about a freestyle. I don't know what to say. Yeah, the only different levels that Knuckles has in this is Green Hill Zone, Mirage Saloon, and whatchamacallit, Lava Reef Zone, and that's pretty much it. Lava Reef Zone Act 2. Uh-oh.
Yeehaw!
Actually, I kind of do wish Hunted P was like brought back to work on this song at least. I don't know. It would be a cool reference. Because, in my opinion, I like a lot of Sonic songs should have lyrics. Oh no! Okay, that works. Whoa, okay. Went a bit too fast for that. But then again, Hunted P, due to recent information about him, he is kind of an asshole. I'm not gonna explain a lot, but if you search up a video on him, probably by Emu Emmy or something like that, you'll realize that he's not that good of a person. Sadly. Yeah. It's a shame. Can I get there? Alright, let me go this way. Yeah, they should give Knuckles more original levels. Okay, good. You do know. Does he know? Man, you might be an asshole, but your songs are pretty good. Go this way. I like how this level is a test of Knuckles, your skill at Knuckles. Because it's basically, do you know how to glide with him? Do you know how to climb with him? Do you know how to platform? It's all that. It's a really good test. Yeah. Oh no. Also, fun fact of Mirage Saloon, this was like a level long time in development. Not the actual Mirage Saloon, but just a 2D Desert Sonic level. Because I think in Sonic 2, there was supposed to be a level called Dust Hill Zone, but it never got, it was never brought into the game. And I think it was probably supposed to be like the past theme for one of the levels. I'm not sure which. You know, it's Oil Ocean probably. But yeah, it was never put into. Ooh, I never went here. It was never put into Sonic 2. And then Sonic CD had his own scrap level called Desert Dazzle. And that never got put into it. Oop. But finally we have the 2D Desert Sonic level, Mirage Saloon. I also kind of like how it switches to daytime with Knuckles' stage. It's a pretty cool aesthetic right there. Who are these guys, huh? Not gonna sugarcoat it. That's gonna be my new saying now. Oh my goodness. Luckily I can't get crushed by that. Hmm. Who are these hooligans? Wink, wink. Yeah. It's looking at me. Alright, let's go to the Sonic and Tails level. That was basically all I'm going to show for Knuckles. Right here. Yep. And Knuckles is dead. Hello. Alright, this is another Sky Chase iteration kind of zone where you have to control Sonic in the tornado and Tails. And I kind of like the little detail where Tails is wearing his what's it called? His goggles, his air goggles, or pilot gear from the Sonic 90s OVA. I think that's still up on YouTube, probably. You know, in my opinion, the Sonic 90s OVA is better than the first Sonic movie. Just in my opinion, it feels more like a Sonic movie than the actual live-action movie. Not saying that the live-action movie is bad, because it's pretty good. It's a pretty good live-action movie, but Sonic 2 and the 90s OVA did like way better in capturing, you know, a video game movie. Wow, wow, West. Oh, no. And I'm taking them out like flies. Huh. Also, yeah, I know who those characters are. I was just making like a small, a small little cheeky reference. All aboard the Egg-O-Matic train. Alright, there's a little special ring right here, but I'm not gonna risk it. I usually do, but I don't know. I figure I might have streamer curse. The curse that when you stream, you might do bad at games.
Shoot me up, Scotty! Oop.
Hello. This is Heavy Magician, and we're not gonna fight her yet.
Oh my gosh! It's a huge... It was big, scary, and pink! It was a giant Alaskan bullworm!
Oops. You know what, let me just go super. Me and my SpongeBob references. And boop. Hey, with 50 rings exactly. Nice. Nice. How is that floating? Oh wait, it's because of her. Alright, who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? Bean the Dynamite!
You hooligan!
That's actually my favorite cutscene for all of them. Mirage Saloon Act 2. Oh man, this is such a good level. I wish both levels or both acts were like this. But thankfully, when Sonic Mania Plus came out, it gave a whole different, a whole new level for Mirage Saloon. What? This is one of the levels that actually came out before or it was shown before the game came out, along with the Studio Opolis zone. You get that? In the Wild Wild West. In the Wild Wild West.
Wicked wow, wicked wow, wicked wow wow.
This theme is so good, man. T-Lopes, like, what the heck, man? You're too talented for this. Ooh, an ice cream shop. You know, if Sega wanted to cash in on Sonic Mania, they should make like an actual ice cream shop where where there's a what was it? That's based off of Mirage Saloon, just a bit. Kind of reminiscent of Super Nintendo World, which I hope to go to one day. I don't know when it's. I don't know if it actually like finished production. It's crazy. Without Super Nintendo World, we wouldn't have the Mario movie, kinda. Illumination, Universal, you know, of course. This makes me think, in terms of the lore, did Sonic kind of meet Fang the Sniper, or Knack the Weasel here first before Sonic Triple Trouble? I guess in terms of context, he didn't even know, like, he probably just forgot who he looked like. Because this was just like an illusion. Or he just probably doesn't care. Short level. Raise the curtains. Alright, third hardboiled heavy magician. And who's this?
It's Fang the Sniper from Sonic Triple Trouble.
And he just uses his pop gun. Kind of similar to how he does in Sonic the Fighters as well. Second one. Being the Dynamite. And honestly, his cutscene, where he bombs the plane, that's like my favorite one. I think it makes the most sense. Rather than just Fang shooting a gun at Tails' plane. And Bark the Polar Bear! Also from Sonic the Fighters. Whoa. Also, fun fact, Heavy Magician is a girl. You might be wondering how, if she's a robot. Don't question me, they feel like it. Do not question their pronouns. We live in a different age. Don't mind me, I simply think SpongeBob should have ended after all these years. Can't even let the show end after the creator died. Greedy network. Yeah, I do agree, actually. Peak SpongeBob was season 1 to season 4, in my opinion, in the SpongeBob movie. Everything else, yeah, it's just like, even as a kid, I was like, yeah, I don't like the animation for the new SpongeBob seasons. If I'm a kid and I say that, then Nickelodeon, there's something wrong with your hands. But sadly, SpongeBob is a cash cow for Nickelodeon. They won't let up with that. And yes, I am mad about that Patrick show. Like I'm not sure if Steven Hillenburg would still agree with that, because his argument, or his motive of like only keeping SpongeBob just the one show, having no spin-offs. I think that was like, I don't know, that was like what, 2006 or something? He made that statement in 2006. So I don't know if his opinion changed, but it might have not changed, because Nickelodeon did make that show right after he died. which is like the most scummiest thing, or the most sussiest thing that you can ever do. Like, you're gonna make yourself look suspicious by making a Patrick show? It's weird. Also, forgot to say, Oil Ocean Zone from Sonic 2. I mean, I don't really hate the zone. I pretty much enjoy it. It's the first act is pretty much the same as Sonic 2, except oh my gosh, the fire shield can make the oil like burst up in flames. They're aware of the joke. Do not put a cigarette in Oil Ocean Zone. I know that Sonic short. But yeah, it's pretty much the same. I'm not really mad that they didn't choose a different level, cause, well, actually, yeah, I'm not that mad because they actually did well with this. But another level that I would have wanted was like what, maybe Mystic Cave Zone. I don't know how they would work that out. Metropolis Zone is too tedious of a level to remake. What was the point of the secret place? What the heck? I thought there was supposed to be like a special ring there. There's Metropolis Zone. They already did Wing Fortress with Piling Battery. Hidden Palace? Not really. Hilltop Zone is just Emerald Hill Zone, but blue. Oh, a Quad Ruin Zone. That could have been a good one, honestly. It'd kind of be another water stage, actually. Yeah, so, yeah. And now everything's burnt. Look at what you've done, Sonic. Oil Ocean Zone 2, which takes a lot from one of my least favorites. Oh, come on. Oh no. Oh. They set me up for that one. Like I was going to say, it takes a lot from one of my least favorite stages in Sonic 3, and that's Sandopolis Zone Act 2. And basically, you have to use the pulley switches. In that zone, you have to use the pulley switches to get rid of the ghosts. But here, you have to use the levers to stop the gas from getting into your lungs and losing rings like that. If you keep letting the gas build up into place, then you're gonna keep losing rings. Again, I don't hate it that much. It's a pretty long level, but usually when I play Sonic Mania, just for like when I'm bored, I'd be like, you know, enjoying my time with it. And then when I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll stop at Stardust Speedway, and then I don't because the game, the zone is too good. And then I'm like, you know, I'll stop at Hydro City Zone, and I keep playing, and then I'm like, you know what, no. Mirage Saloon, I'ma stop. And then I don't stop. And then you know what? Oil Ocean, I'll stop. And then I actually stop because I don't like Oil Ocean that much. Whoa. Oh man, I haven't heard of gargoyles in a long time. Goat Show. Toon Disney. I actually forgot what that show was like. At least I assume that's what we're talking about. If not, then disregard what I'm saying. Oh no. Yeah, no, get this way. There's actually an achievement for getting to a secret pathway with the secret boats somewhere under here. Yeah, a boat like this. Or a submarine. Yeah. Man, whenever you play Sonic, just always roll. It just makes everything better. I can't stand people that I can't stand people that play 2D Sonic games and they just don't roll to go faster. As much as I like Sonic's running animation. No, no. Oh no. What the heck? This remix is pretty good too. You know, it kind of reminds me of Shantae. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, what does this remind me of? Shantae music. Hello, kitty cat, the modder. I don't know if you want to be my mod. Welcome to the stream. Alright, this boss is pretty hard. This is probably the only boss that I got a game over on. It's a remix of kind of a remix of the Oil Ocean boss, but this time it has an octopus. What the heck? 2 lasers? Okay. And it has those spinny things from whatchamacallit? Sonic the Lava Reef Zone. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Let's just finish this off, because I hate this boss. Surprisingly, the sea didn't go up in flames. Oh, you might have Sonic Mania. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm not that type of mod. In Super Mario World. Okay. Lava Reef Zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or just Sonic and Knuckles. Oh man, the remix, well not the remix, it's not really much of a remix, but the extension they did for this one, oh my goodness, the OST is just so good. They made it way better. I like this one more than the original. Dun, 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 dun. Whenever I listen to Lava Reef Zone, I kind of get like reggae vibes. Yeah, I do kind of get reggae vibes from the song, and this just encapsulates it way more. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no. Also, look at this background. I never really appreciated this background. It looks so cool. A bit of my nerdy side coming out, but it kind of reminds me of that one lava level from I think it's literally called Red Volcano from Sonic Blast, not 3D Blast, just Sonic Blast for the Game Gear. Could you imagine that I actually liked Sonic Blast for a moment as a kid? That's what it's like as a kid. You think games are good until you realize, oh my gosh, did I actually like this? Oh no, okay. Dun, 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 dun. And now there's gates everywhere. Okay. I wish you could turn off Supersonic like how you do in Sonic 3 Air. Hey, I don't even think Sonic Origins did this too. Like you can't You can't like you can't turn off supersonic. Kind of a shame. It would have been cool. Oh. Don't get crushed. I swear, if there's one thing I don't like about 2D Sonic games, it's just getting crushed out of nowhere. If it's not Sonic Team doing it, then it's definitely Dimps doing it. What the heck? Okay. Oh. I don't think I've been to this path before, actually.
Ah! He's running! He's not flying! I saw that!
Is there something in here? No. Actually, this, yeah, it takes place, Mania takes place on Angel Island, but just virtual reality, because Phantom Ruby. But, I'm trying to think about it. We're still on Angel Island. We started off in virtual reality Green Hill Zone, and then teleported to Chemical Plant. But I don't know if Chemical Plant was also virtual reality, or if that was like, if it actually transported us there. And then we went to Studiopolis Zone, which is also on West Side Island. But I don't know if that's a fake zone or if it's real or not. And then we went to Flying Battery. I know Flying Battery is real. It's an airship. I don't know why Eggman would need to like make another. We went to Flying Battery. Press Garden is real. And then what was that? What was after? We went to, I think, Star Speedway. I think that's real. That's a real zone and not the fake version, because Little Planet's actually at the ending cutscene for this game. And we faced Metal Sonic, and then we went to Hydro City Zone, which I don't think was an illusion because we're still on Angel Island. So, man, Sonic Mania is weird. Just the story is weird. That's just the takeaway from this, man. It's just weird. Nice. Ooh, thank you. Let me look at chat. How's the submarine fly? Lava Reef was in the first half of Sonic 3? Really? I don't remember Flying Battery. I remember Flying Battery supposed to be in the first half, but I don't remember if, I didn't know Lava Reef was supposed to be there too. Sega thinks that, oh, we should add in Tails jumping for no reason all over the place. Oh my gosh. Don't remind me. Don't remind me, because when I was playing Sonic Origins, like, that was the only reason why I did not want to play it. Just the crushy blocks and Tails jumping everywhere, like every 5 seconds. I hated it. Alright, hold on, let me put in my charger for my laptop. It'll just take 5 seconds. Yeah. There, was that 5 seconds? Okay. Lava Reef Zone Act 2. The guitar for this OST is really good too. I never imagined a remix of Lava Reef being kind of like a slow, smooth rock genre. And also, that thing you mentioned about Angel Island being back in the ocean, I think that's also kind of a plot hole. Or an inconsistency when they were trying to make it seem like Sonic 3 opening. Just a small inconsistency. They're like, you know what, let's do the Sonic 3 opening again as a small reference, and then they realize, oh wait, Angel Island is back in the in the ocean. So what are you gonna do? Make a headcanon about it. Just say, just say, oh, the Phantom Ruby did that for some reason. Why? I don't know. Yeah. Man, I can't believe Frontiers comes out in like how many more days? 16? And if I don't get enough money during that time, my cousin's gonna have to buy the pre-order for me. I want that item box! Good. He's gonna have to buy the pre-order for me. And I'm going to do, whatchamacallit, Sonic Forces and Team Sonic Racing as the last 2 games. I skipped Sonic 4 Episode 1 because I don't want to pay $10 for that game. I don't know why it's not on sale on Xbox. That was a mistake. Wow. Okay, that's cool. After this, I'm gonna switch to the Knuckles. I'm gonna switch to Knuckles, or at least. Oh no, wait! I have to play Act 1 of this stage if I have to switch to Knuckles. I might have to do debug mode if I want to do this. I panicked. Sorry. Okay, let me go through here. Frontier, I'm going for it to go on sale. My pre-order for this month was Bayonetta 3. I don't know when it will go on sale. I forgot when, what was it? Colored Ultimate? I don't know when that went on sale. In the prototype, people were able to restore the original layout of Lava Reef, but not of Mushroom Hill. Yeah, I know that. Because it was just a weird, glitchy background for all those other levels. I should look at the stream again, because I forgot who streamed the Of course I can get up there. That's nice. I forgot who did the stream for that Sonic 3 prototype thing, where everyone realized, oh my gosh, the music for the prototype is the same as the PC versions. These were the original songs all along, and not some butchered versions. Well, they are butchered. I don't know what I'm saying. The original themes for the original prototype themes for, what was it? Launch Base, Carnival Nights, and Ice Cap. They're good, but I don't know. I think Origins and the PC version kind of butchered them. I really like the Ice Cap theme as well. I like it, but I don't like it as much as the one that we have. Oh my gosh, I'm killing dinosaurs. PETA. PETA, please forgive me, PETA. Uh-oh. Wow, I am such a— whoa! I thought I got crushed there. I'm such a wuss. Yeah. Okay. Also, I didn't even mention this, but those panel things are from Wacky Workbench. Not Wacky Workbench. Quartz Quadrant. I just noticed this Lava Reef Zone is kind of like a mix between Quartz Quadrant and Lava Wreath. I suppose that's a little planet in the background. Okay, chip point. Alright, this is the last, well, the fourth member of the Hard Boy Heavies. Kind of my least favorite boss, honestly, but because it's kind of like hard to hit her. But this is Heavy Rider, I think that's her name. And she rides on her Motobug named Jimmy, who's a reference to I think one fan game programmer. I forgot his name, but he recently passed away, so in memory of him, the Motobug is named Jimmy. If you know the name of him, then please say it. And also, yes, Heavy Rider is a female, because they want to have pronouns. Let them be. You wish the Knuckles boss was the main boss, the one with Heavy King? I'll show that. But yeah, I think that one's better than the Heavy Rider one. Kamen Rider. Alright. I have 50 lives, wow. Alright, let's go to debug mode on. Knuckles on. How do you do it? It's X and start, I think. Okay, I did it right. I still remember. I'm still a nerd. It's Knuckles, okay. Knock knock, it's Knuckles! Both of us! It's me, Knuckles, and my second brother, Cuckles. Chuckles. Ruffles. Ruffles the enchilada. Tyson Hess, you genius. Alright. This is, I think his name is Heavy King. He basically does the same thing that Mecha Sonic did in 3 Knuckles. Try to use the Master Emerald to charge up. And also, the Dragon Balls, I mean, the Super Emeralds are a note, Gohan. You can't use them anymore. So, I guess this is the reason why we don't get Hypersonic in... I guess in terms of lore, I think in the interview, Izuka said that the Hyper Emeralds, or the Super Emeralds are like in another dimension. Supposedly. I guess. I don't know. It's Sonic. It's a video game.
You did it, Cuckles! You are the best. No, you're the best enchilada I ever had. The best echidna.
Ken Penders, do not steal my original character. Yeah, Knuckles Bros. I'm making a mod of Sonic Mania that makes it into the definitive version, where there's some cut content back and it adds. Oh, that's nice! I always wanted the definitive version. It's kind of like my version of the definitive version of whatchamacallit, Sonic 1, 2, 3, Adventure 2. Actually, let's skip to Sonic and Tails, because I'm not gonna play this as Knuckles. But yeah, I would like that. You know, whenever I get the chance to play Sonic Adventure on PC, I don't know if there's a mod to play every single story in chronological form, but I would like to play that, because that's like one of my dreams. If we ever get a Sonic Adventure remake, then I want chronological order. Just in my opinion. And Sonic Adventure 2. Probably not Sonic 06, because the story's kind of convoluted in chronological order. As if it isn't convoluted already. But yeah, this is Metallic Madness from Sonic CD. And I think this is like my second favorite song from the whole OST. This and Act 2. The first act has Sonic rapping, supposedly, and then in the second act, it's Eggman rapping. It's just a rap battle between both of them. That's a small little detail. Also, background platforming. What is this? Donkey Kong Country Returns? You can't have your way. Have no way.
No way. Check the mic in the backs in their back bedroom. Reinforce Rio from the castle. I'm in the back. I won't with T. I'm reinforcing.
I don't know what he's saying.
Check out my moves. Check out my speed. I'm running fast with the doctors on my feet.
I'm living the fast way, the madness.
The DJ Khaled.
Man, you know what got me mad? Like a few months ago, was when Kid Cudi said he was gonna do a song for Sonic 2, like the ending theme. And you know, fictional movies, like the typical action movie has like a popular rapper, doing like a theme music for the ending, like I don't know, Eminem's Venom that plays at the ending, and I don't know why he did that. Wiz Khalifa doing Shell Shock for the Ninja Turtles movie. Those type of themes. And I don't know. Okay, for one thing, I don't like Twitter. It's one of the most toxic places ever. In the Sonic community, some people are just toxic. They're like really toxic. So when you combine those two, you're gonna get one of the most toxic places you've ever seen. And just seeing people saying like, "Ugh, rap music in the Sonic game or in the Sonic movie, this doesn't fit it." I'm like, did we not have? Are you the same person that likes the Knuckles themes in Sonic Adventure 2? Do you not like the house music in Sonic CD? Like what? What sense does that make? I mean, it's okay if you don't like rap music, or if you don't like the song at all, but just making the point like that, it just seems a bit weird, man. Like I don't know. I don't know. Way too weird. Sonic 1 final boss, but much easier. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Super Sonic. Actually, let me read what he said. Sonic Mania Discovery, a nice title, because that was like the original title for Sonic Mania, right? It was Sonic Discovery. Changes stars on the title screen. Reference Sonic 2. Flying Barrier is now at night. Ooh. Used to be honest. Okay. As per on back to the title screen, made it to where Sonic will be diagonal when standing on slopes. Change menu colors. That's nice. Oh no. That's nice. The funny thing. I'm glad that you made the final Flying Battery at night, because I think Sonic 3 Air, early Sonic 3 Complete, or some version of Sonic 3, it had Flying Battery at night, because Carnival Night Zone was, at night. It's not going to be called Carnival Day Zone, is it? Uh-oh. And Flying Battery was supposed to come like after whatchamacallit, after Carnival Night Zone, but got pushed back. Which makes me think, if Sonic and Knuckles ever didn't have Flying Battery at all, like, would it just be Mushroom and Sand?
What?
Just by 1 pixel, man. 1 pixel. You know what that reminded me of? Sonic 3 and Sonic Origins. I keep getting crushed by the smallest things, man. What's the death count I have? I think I died 4 times already. Man. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang it. And why do I get crushed so easily, man? I don't like this boss because it's so easy to get crushed. Which, I mean, yeah, it is the point of the boss, but it's like... It's easy to get crushed when you're not supposed to get crushed, in my opinion. Ah, yes, Sonic 1 boss nostalgia. At least this one's way easier because you have rings. Eh. And also the pattern here is always to hit the 4th pillar coming down. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, hit, 1, 2, 3, 4, hit, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 1, 2, 3, 4, done. Easy like that. I'm guessing none of y'all remember what I was going to say. Man, I hate when I forget what I'm supposed to say.
Time to get funky.
Jet Set Radio!
Alright, time to hear Eggman's rap.
I'm the even jolly Iranians. See, I'm a great it's me on the screen. I'm iconic. Everybody, if you were trying sci-fi headshot, I think call Sonic. This is something I try.
I'm sorry you had to hear that. I'm sorry. They rap so fast that it basically encapsulates what Sonic CD was like. Just in unintelligible fast rapping. Couldn't even hear what they're gonna say. Oh, I think I remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, if they put like just hypothetically, if Flying Battery was in Sonic 3 and not Sonic and Knuckles, like, just imagine how short of a game Sonic and Knuckles would be if they still split it. Like, it would just be the Mushroom Hill Zone, then Sandopolis, Lava Reef, Sky Sanctuary, and then Death Egg. That'll be very short. And honestly, I don't like... Oh, I'm sorry, Tails. I don't like having Sandopolis as a second zone. As much as I don't like Labyrinth Zone being a second zone.
Also, Chibi Sonic. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
How have they not made a plushie of this yet? That bee has 2 balls. Sorry I had to mention that. I am so immature. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this saxophone is just beautiful, bro. It's too sexy, man. It's too sexy for YouTube. I need to listen to like a fan mix of all these versions of Metallic Madness put together. Because if you didn't know already, my favorite OST in the Sonic franchise is Sonic CD. I am a huge fan of... What the heck? I'm a huge fan of, whatchamacallit? House music. 90s house. One of my favorite genres ever. And the way Sonic CD does it, with the CD quality music, is just so good. Oh my gosh, classic Sonic. No, that's baby Sonic. Oh man, I hate people like those. I hate people that call classic Sonic baby Sonic. You know, it's like, oh, can I turn super?
Super Mini Sonic!
Merchandising. Tails doll. I mean Amy doll or Rosie doll. Funny how the only appearance of Amy in this game is a doll that blows up. I know some Amy fans were mad at that. Again, I thought it would have been cool to have Amy as a playable character. I don't know why they still haven't done it yet. Missed opportunity for real. Yeah.
Okay, let me read chat.
Also another change. Boss area to Act 3 along with the metal fight. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Oh man, I almost forgot about that. Do you know when it's releasing? I don't think they made a release date yet. It's the Jet Set Radio 3 that we all needed. Oh man, Jet Set Radio, man. I really wish I had the third game. It's just unfortunate, man, because it was released on like poor selling consoles. Also, another little fun detail, if you think it's fun. This that cutscene wasn't in the original patch, the early patch for Sonic Mania, the early version of it. Along with the transition from whatchamacallit, the transition from Star Speedway to Hydro City Zone and Oil Ocean to Lava Reef Zone. Those weren't there. They added a little bit of context to how we get to certain places. Yeah, this is the final level. Titanic Monarch Zone. And it's actually a pretty fun final level. It's a bit difficult. I never done that before. What the heck? Okay, strats. Okay, strats. Okay. It's a difficult final level in some places, but I find it a good bit of challenging because it's not like you're not gonna die a lot. It's just, you know, you testing your abilities. I really like how the level design uses Sonic speed. Because I like going fast, man. I really like going fast. What really gets people riled up, or at least new players, is the second act. Especially me during my first playthrough of this game. The second act took me like... I almost got a time over. I think I did get a time over on the second... No, I didn't. I almost did. I almost got a time over on the second act. Because you have to go through 4 different rooms to beat the level. Oh no. Okay. Okay, that works. Some hidden passages in here. Whoa! You see, I like stuff like that with the elemental shields. And these orbs are reminiscent of the Sonic 3 bonus stage. Ooh. Oh no. I think in context of the lore, the Titanic Monarch is supposed to be like this Death Egg Robot-esque robot. Oh no! That was cheap. Okay, good. Alright, what's the death count? That's like 5. That's like my 5th death. Unfortunately. No. I don't even know if I want to call that a Dimps moment. Oh, don't want these things to catch up to you. You know, sometimes when I just think about it, when I say like, oh, what's my favorite Sonic game, I'd be like Sonic Mania. And then I just ask myself again, do I really like Sonic Mania that much? And this playthrough, along with many other playthroughs, is just proving to me is that, yeah, this is my favorite Sonic game. This is like what I really like. It's a perfection of the classic Sonic level design, physics, everything. Like, all of Sonic Origins made me realize is that, hey, I want to play Sonic Mania more. As much as I like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is like my second favorite Sonic game. Third being, I guess, a tie between Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Fourth, I guess, Generations. Fifth being Unleashed. Da-na-na. Higher than this highest mountain. Also, if you like lyrics to Sonic songs, I suggest looking for a YouTube channel called Smooth for Life, because he makes really good covers on Sonic songs. I don't think he does that thing anymore. He's probably moved on with his life, moved away from YouTube. Oh no, no, don't get crushed. Okay. Built to rule. I'm planning to change Press Garden's name to Pope Solstice. Change the palette of the tile screen to be exactly like the DA Garden. I love that CD aesthetic. It's scheduled to release this year. Oh, okay, it got delayed. Yeah, because if it was released, it was supposed to be released this year. I was like, what? We got 2 months left. Okay, but I wish the cutscene for Metallic Madness were better. Oh, you mean the... Oh yeah, the Titanic Monarch Warren. I think it's okay. Because, like, come on, I don't want to stare at Japan and get magically teleported there. My favorite Sonic game flip-flops between this and 3 and K. Yeah, before this playthrough, I was like, you know, I don't know. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is pretty good. This Mania and 3 and Knuckles are pretty much tied, but I don't know. I kind of like Mania more just for its physics. But then again, as sometimes I like 3 and Knuckles more for having more original levels. It's a bit of a tie between them, but I like Mania a bit more. And also cool. It's cool that you know Smooth for Life. I didn't even get enough time to explain the the boss right there, but it's a reference to the 3 and Knuckles fight. Not my favorite fight, to be honest. I don't really like the Death Egg boss fight, the Act 1 fight. It's challenging, but it kind of takes a lot of hits. I think 16 hits, to be honest. Alright, final level. Actual final level. Oh god, Tails, you were jumping like crazy. Don't give me PTSD. Post-Tailsmatic syndrome. Alright, let's go here. Let's go here first. Bottom left. This level may take long, and I do agree with that. But I kind of find it entertaining with the platforming and challenges like that. Haha! Whoa! Ah, come on. Oh no. Okay, let me just... Haha! Like, they designed this level so perfectly to where you're supposed to, like, land on certain springs and do all different kinds of moves. It's just so crazy to think about. Rather than just being a hard level just for being hard and challenging. Like Scrap Brain Zone. Even though I like Scrap Brain Zone. Scrap Brain Zone I enjoy. But it's just like, it's so easy to get hit. Like every single pathway you go through. Okay. Alright, did that one. Let's go to top left. Those pigs from Scrap Brain Zone. Let's go take a shortcut here. Okay, okay. Careful now, I don't want to get crushed. Yeah. Oh no. Testing, testing. Hello? 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 Y'all still here? I think it kind of disconnected for a bit. Okay, it's back. Okay, it's back. Good. Still, I do have a great deal of nostalgia for Sonic 1. It's the very first video game I ever played after all, even though the sequels were fine. Yeah. Yeah, playing Sonic 1, it's hard. It's hard as balls. It's really hard. Like, I don't expect how children were supposed to, like, beat the game, but, yeah, I don't know how children are supposed to beat the game, but replaying it makes me appreciate it more, because it's, like, a really, really difficult level, a really difficult game. Like, that's its main appeal to me, just being difficult. Alright, final boss, or kinda. The egg. I forgot what this is called. Dr. Octopus, literally. Just avoid its electrical. Oh no. Just avoid electrical currents and try to avoid the missiles. But not in the way I try to do it right there. There was a glitch with this level where you can actually get soft locked, honestly. And I didn't like that. I think it had to do with playing with Tails as well. Uh-oh, I have one ring. It had to do with the clamping hands. Also watch out too, cause Eggman can just Robotnik can just stomp on you and crush you. Alright, yeah, those hands. You could get soft locked. I forgot exactly how, but I just know you can happen. Oh no! Rings!
No, ring, ring, ring.
Whoa! No, no, ring! Ring! Come on, Robotnik. Alright, this boss kind of takes, I think, 4 times 4, 16 hits. 4 hits for each tentacle thing. Alright, Heavy Magician, what's your game? This one. Haha. I know your card tricks. Nothing's an illusion. Alright, one more. No. Aw, dang it. I guess we're going to go fight Heavy Rider. I never actually fought Heavy Rider that much in this final boss because I usually cheese it. But this is a really cool one. Oh no. Alright. It's over, Eggman. This is your true Ruby delusion. Zorodo! Kitty Cat, the modder. Thanks for following, by the way. I don't know if you're still in here because the stream kind of disconnected, but sorry. Sorry for that. I'm sorry.
No, it's mine! I'm about to go Mania!
Alright, this final boss is a bit hard. Because you have to fight between Eggman and the Heavy Magician. No, Heavy King trying to take control of the Phantom Ruby. In my whole headcanon, I think this is kind of null space. I think this is null space. Or just an unknown zone that looks like null space. It's all purple. I really like it. You could use Supersonic to dash, but I think it costs rings. Oh. Just time your hits whenever he uses his currents. Cause Heavy King is more of a threat than Eggman in this, cause Eggman really can't do that much if you hit him fast enough. Oh. And also, the song is kind of a remix to Fist Bump. I wonder what that means, wink wink. Fist Bump from Sonic Forces.
Together!
I can't do this alone, even though I am strong. I need something more than me, something to push me to victory. Let's see what we can do, together me and you. Don't be afraid to try, kiss your fears goodbye, no looking back. You and I were on the attack, full speed ahead.
It's Little Planet.
Where's Sonic going?
You killed me! And where's Sonic head to? Totally different game. This truly was a Sonic Mania. Farewell, Mania Sonic. See you in Forces. How is this a happy ending again? Well, I guess we just stopped Robotnik. I guess that's somewhat of a happy ending. But yes, that was Sonic Mania. This is a truly incredible feat for Christian Whitehead, all the programmers, all the passion that went into this game is just so good. Even if I wanted more levels, DLC, it's just a perfect game, man. It's just so good. I don't really care if it uses like old levels, because most of the old levels, Act 2, are like completely new level designs, and I kind of get it when people want like more than just 4 new levels, but just from the overall experience, the level design, the physics, the movement of classic Sonic, it's just pure perfection, man. This is what classic Sonic should be. All the heart and soul that went into this game is just so good. The music is great. T. Lopez. I don't know if this is true, but supposedly Sonic Mania was supposed to be like those 4 original levels, and then Takashi Iizuka came in and said like, oh, we can extend the game into like 12 levels and include like the old levels from Sonic 1, 2, CD, and 3. I'm not sure if that's true. That's what I heard from the development. Take that with a grain of salt. Because the development of Sonic Mania is like, it's not really well known that much in terms of like knowing the insides of what happened in the development of the game. But I'm pretty glad this game was long enough as Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Man, I remember playing this game right as it came out. It was the same day I had to go to the dentist. And it was simultaneously the worst and best day. Like, it was a horrible surgery, and I was like, oh my gosh, my my mouth hurts. And I was just like, you know what, once I get home, everything will all be good once I play this game. And you know what, it was. Like, right then and there, I knew this was my favorite Sonic game of all time. Well, probably yes, who knows if Frontiers will take that mantle, but this is definitely my favorite Sonic game. I give it a 10 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10 in a realistic sense, but 10 out of 10 in the biased sense. It's just so good. I want Christian White. If I want a Sonic Mania sequel, I mean, that should be a no-brainer question. Of course, I want a Sonic Mania sequel. Christian Whitehead and Stealth. I know they're working on new projects. But if they came back, if some of them came back to do Sonic Origins, then, you know, just let them cook. Let them cook a sequel. It shouldn't be that hard, especially with the amazing levels like Studiopolis and Titanic Monarch and Mirage Saloon. Make a whole new Sonic game that's like that. It's not that bad. It shouldn't be that hard. Just give them money and they'll do it. And once they'll do it, you'll get more money. It's easy, Sega. Hire me. But yeah, in terms of everything else, music's good. Level design is good. The opening cutscenes and the ending cutscenes were done really well. I like them. Tyson Hesse did a great job, especially on Sonic Mania Adventures. I could actually no. We'll save Sonic Mania Adventures when I do the End of Forces, because that happens after the End of Forces. But yeah, this is a great game. I really like it. Everyone should play it, especially if you haven't played Sonic. If someone hasn't played Sonic, I would suggest this game. More so, I suggest Sonic 2 as a starting point. But if they ever see a chance of like Sonic Mania being like $5, you know, Sonic Mania, any price is a steal. It's just that good of a game. It's so amazing, and I think the team really poured their heart and soul into this game. It's just so good. Besides the references, it's just a really, really, really perfect game. And yeah, I think I could skip all of this, right? There's more extras to this game, but I don't know if I'll show off those. But yeah, Christian Whitehead, Simon Tomley, T. Lopez, T. Lopes, Aaron Weber, Takashi Iizuka, thank you for this incredible experience. 2 hours and 51 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty good. And yep, that was my... Okay, 58 lives, that was pretty good. I died 5 times. So yeah, I guess I'll show off, like, this Sonic ability. Let's go to, how do I change my... Okay, yeah, like that. Okay. So this is Sonic CD. I probably should have chose a CD level for it, but this is the super peel out from Sonic CD. I don't really use it that much. Again, I use the drop dash the most because it's probably my favorite ability in Mania. Yeah, there's that. There's also the Insta Shield, or the... There's another name for it. I'm not sure what it's called, but I call it the Insta Shield because that's why I hear what everyone calls it. It shows the Sonic 3 level. Yeah. Yep, this is the Insta Shield for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And let me demonstrate right here. You could avoid projectiles and use the Insta Shield to hit enemies like this. If you know Sonic 3 and Knuckles, then, you know. Doesn't matter if I explain it to you. Just press A again. Boop boop, like that. Okay. That's it for the main mode. There's nothing else for Tails. That's it for Knuckles. Nothing new for them. There is Encore mode, but I'll probably play that. I don't know if I'll play it again. I'll probably play it after Forces, probably, possibly. There's a Time Attack mode. And the announcer sounds like the one from Daytona, I think? Daytona, USA. I think that's the reference.
Mighty! Knuckles! Tails! Sonic!
I love the announcer. Ray! Okay. Competition mode, that's multiplayer. And I don't have 4 controllers, and I'm not buying 4 Xbox controllers, man. That's like... $240. I didn't even change the video for this. Huh. Actually, let me see what this looks like on Twitch. What does it look like? Clean, that's what clean looks like. Sharp. What does sharp look like? Oh my goodness, that is hard to see. As much as I like it, it's really hard to see. It's soft. Yeah, it kind of hurts my eyes. No, clean. Clean, okay. I think there's a sound test too. Language. And control, yeah, all that. Extras. You could play new Blue Spheres from Sonic Mania. You could do Mean Bean Machine or Puyo Puyo. There's a DA Garden, just like Sonic CD. Staff credits. And if you look at my medals, I have like half of them done in gold and half of them done in silver, so maybe one day I'll get that achievement. There's some unused music here. I forgot where. Ah yes, there is a pinch mode similar to like the Sonic Advance games for the final boss. And it sounds so banger. Oh, it's just such a banger, bro. I don't know why they didn't include it. Yeah. I think that's it. I'll probably do one Blue Spears Mania stage and then end the stream. Some of the Blue Spear stages have green spheres, I think. And they even have a... Whoa, what kind of Blue Spear stage is this? I think they have more Blue Spear stages for Sonic Origins. So, dang it. Well, that's the stream. Yep, this is Sonic Mania, 10 out of 10 perfect game. So yeah, next time, I don't know when, I'll probably put a notification, but next time we're going to do Sonic Forces, and then Mania Plus, probably Mania Plus, and then Team Sonic Racing. So yeah, this truly was by the Mania, for the Mania. Alright, see ya. Keep blazing.